Hey guys, and welcome to the 5th episode of Talking Comics. This is the 5th episode of the show. I want to do this. It's going to be more, maybe a weekly show. This is the 5th episode, so I'm going to be testing stuff out. But the point of the show is just to talk more about comics, talk about more comics, because I'm not going to be, with the way I get map boxed out for one, I'm not going to be able to cover a lot of stuff, because I don't get them out as often as I would like to. And I feel like I might change, but still I won't be able to talk about everything. And this is going to be more, could be longer, could be not, depending on what I talk about. I tried to do for this show, I'm going to be doing more or less when I look at a comic or talk about a comic, it's going to be it won't be the entire run. I'll try to do it like in sections or parts for that. I try to do it by story arcs, so we'll see how that goes. For single issues, I can maybe a little trickier. But yeah, the first comic we're talking about on Talking Comics is by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Usagi Yojimbo by IDW, and Dark Horse Comics. Did it say Dark Horse on the front? No, it does not. It's by IDW Publishing, but Dark Horse collaborated with Stan Sadaki and Usagi, so yeah. This is a one-shot that was $7.99. For a single issue, that's a lot, but this is actually a pretty decent-sized issue, so it's pretty not too bad for a book. It's not, at least it's not $10. Like $8, I'm like, okay, it's the quality of the book, it's really good. It's really good. I'm ready for the price tag. This is one of the variant covers, because this obviously had like a shit ton of variant covers, because everything does. Comic books are like, hey, you know what? We could make this one cover, maybe 1 to 2 covers. We'll make 10 or so. Like, there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different variant covers. So if you want to go get your fix, pick up one you like back, or try to collect them all. But 10 is basically the same. 10 comics of the exact same issue seems weird when you get it in a trade, but basically has all the variant covers most of the time. So yeah. But the story starts off with Usagi fighting a bunch of, I guess, thugs or people. I think they're like, let me look here. Yeah, they're just trying to rob these guys or do some stuff with these people. It looks like rob them or something. And he like slays them and kills like at least. Is only one of them did he kill? No, he kills at least 2. He kills a couple of them. And then the rest run away, and the people who were there say thank you and all that kind of fun stuff. And then they ask, and they're like, oh yeah, and he's like, do I know you guys? And they're like, oh, this person sent us to. Yeah, the old one that shows us that you would protect us. Oh no, I'm saying this old guy's gonna be, and like, he's down by the river or whatever. Usagi obviously goes to see who this old guy is. And we go to soon, that shows him down by like a lake thing. And he hears like some rumbling, like an earthquake, and he eventually finds the old man, who is Crane Sensei? I'm gonna show this here, I don't really like to. Crane Sensei right here, and it shows him on him saying, because I know I'm probably like, you're pronouncing it wrong. I'm like, well, I can pronounce it first of all how I want to in my show, but for the most part, yeah, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, just yeah, it's hard with books like these where they have like weird names. It's not like DC and Marvel, like even most of those names like they're pretty straightforward, but when you go to this one, they kind of have more Japanese anime kind of names. Sometimes it gets harder. But yeah, and he's talking about how I require your help again, Usagi, and you require your Jimbo, and he's like, yeah, I need your help. He's like, we're gonna need I need more help. I don't need you. You know what I need you to do. And he goes like, yeah, I know. And he goes, gets 4 turtles because he's gonna do some magic. Says some stuff, and then they transform into the turtles. And they're like, they're like, when they appear, they're like, where are we? So I was like, where are we? What's going on? Hey, look, it's Splinter. I'm like, it's like, hey, look, it's Splinter. I was thinking the rabbit, Splinter, not the rabbit, the bad guy's like Splinter. He's not. And they figure that out. They're like, who's the rabbit guy? And they're like, and besides, like, what they're saying, because they can't understand them. What's weird. Because the other ones they couldn't understand when they met before. They didn't understand before, and then it's like, and they're like, then they start attacking. And then thinking, they start attacking, and the rat guy beats one of them, and then they just all start fighting, and they can't understand what either one really is saying. And it's like, and Usagi's like, why are you fighting me, Leo? I know who you are. And even I was like, yeah, why are they fighting? Like, you know who they are. They've teamed up multiple times. I know at least once for sure. Probably more. I know they've done in shows and stuff, but I know 100% sure for the comics. It's like, why is this thing going on? And then eventually, eventually the old guy's like, hey, I can understand you now. We can speak each other's languages. Kind of, that got fixed so they can understand each other now. It was cool. And then the old guy said, you are my turtles, but from a different reality than the last time I called you. So basically, this guy might be Splinter, or at least the Splinter of this is. I'm not 100% sure. But he called the turtles before. These ones are not the same ones as the one before. These are from a different reality. It makes sense because there's all the different iterations of the turtles, so that makes perfect sense of these. And since this says it's by Nickelodeon, it might be the Nickelodeon turtles. I'm not sure. It's not really clarified. They just look like any the regular turtles. So yeah. And then he like, why you called us? And then he gets into, they go on a rock and they hold. I have this thing. This little stone. Behold, this little stone. I'm like, wait, it's a rock. And then he explained the whole thing about this fish, the samurai who had to giant fish thing, and the samurai had to fight it because it was like sending earthquakes through the ground, and it eventually destroyed, and he had to save it, and then a piece of this rock fallen off, and he had to, this rock, and he had to go, and they had to go put it back on. All this like the creature on the ground who's causing the earthquake is going to come up and basically destroy every single earthquakes and stuff. So he has to go put the rock back, and go put the little piece of the rock into the stone rock to fix everything from happening. And that's basically Tale falling apart. So yeah, we gotta go and fix that because things are going crazy. And basically that's what he says. Then he kinda like, oh, there's an opponent or whatever. It's like, do you know who I speak? And he's like, J. Ooh, one of the coolest villains. He's only had some pretty cool villains. I'd say this is one of them. I'm gonna show you a picture of him. This is what it looks like. I forgot the camera's not easy with this. It's J here. J here. I like how he's had this thing where like has his head turned like this. I'm going to keep like a. He has a very, almost every scene he looks like, he looks evil, like he looks like a guy you can't be like, this guy looks like a nice guy. He could look completely fucking evil and he's gonna eat your fucking brains out, or kill you in many different ways and very violent ways. And I like how he always has this thing where he tilts, in some of the scenes he has this thing where he tilts his head, and later on he has it, and he's laughing and it's just us, it's like, the way his head and everything, it's just, so that's on spell, I like it. And now, like I said, we're cutting to him, talking to his men, like, hey, we have to go stop this guy, stop him, and then basically, you're like, one of the men's like, you're insane, I'm leaving, I'm not coming, anybody who wants to come with me. And then Jay just kills him, like, stabs him and kills him, and then he, like, disintegrates, basically gets old and, like, disintegrates almost, turns to nothing but bones, because he has powers, I'm assuming, and stuff. Jay does. I'm assuming, or his sword does, or whatever he's stabbing with. He's somewhat mystical. And then they take another one, like, okay, we'll follow you, and then they go. And then we pick up later at the giant gate. And then they meet, Jay and his men show up. They meet, on the way, they meet them, right, like, really, they're right, like, in front of the, my knowledge, yeah, they're, like, right in front of it. And then all the turtles and everybody starts fighting the bad guys, these minions. Then Leo and Usagi get to Jay, and they're gonna fight Jay. The other turtles are fighting the bad guys. I guess these turtles are okay with killing. I don't know. It's one of the things I'm like, turtles don't really kill, dude. Do the turtles kill? I don't know, because I don't know what happens to these, so I can't really say. But obviously, they're definitely killing people. Like, it's not even like, yeah, they're killing people. Like, it's weird. Yeah, they're just killing people. But you think about the turtles killing people, and they're like, turtles are for kids, and they're killing people in this. That seems kind of. This is a more not. I wouldn't say this is a kid's book. This is like a teen book at the very least. Like I said, it's just for mature readers. Yeah, Usagi's kind of mature, but it's kind of not. Usagi's teen, in my opinion. It's not mature. It's teen. I don't know what the turtles are in the comics are, how they've been going, but yeah. But we're getting back to saying, and the old sensei that is about to get Kame-san is about to get to the place the rock in the thing. He pulls it out. He's about to, when he holds it out, you hear this sound coming along, like stuff's going on, and then it has a 2-page spread showing all the turtles fighting the 3 of the turtles fighting the bad guys. Then the next page, it is a double page. It's not just a double page spread. It's like a 4-page spread and they did like the first 2 pages on this, and the second page like okay, this is the one I got. Here's the first page of the spread, and then it just kind of continues on into this one. If you actually look at them, they connect, but they did it that way for the comic. It makes sense. Instead of Jay fighting Leonardo and Usagi, and he chanting some stuff, but you can't see because it's all blacked out. What he's chanting, dramatically. And Jay gets the better of Usagi, and Leonardo knocks him out, and then goes to try to kill him, and they're like, Usagi and Leonardo like, no! And then he like mumbles the stuff, and then he puts it in right at the last second, right before Jay's about to strike him, and boom, the whole thing blows up. And it looks like a bunch of the trees melted. I'm being serious. Look at these trees. They look like they're fucking melting. And it says the spider crawled up on Usagi. He's like, ugh, I hate spiders. But yeah, I'm not a big spider fan either. Definitely one for that size. It looks pretty big, and it acts a little more cartoony, but still like and we all wake up, and then we find out Silver's hand has been burnt. Basically, and he's like, oh, don't worry, I'll heal. Nothing to worry about. It's a little bit I can heal. And then there's like, oh, we want to explore the Quartz. Like Leonardo and everybody's like, we want to explore the Quartz. Like, that'll be for another time, for that crossover. And we know that crossover you probably won't get to explore anything because these comics you never get to. You never get to explore this one unless they did a series with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and he was talking like a permanent series. Like somewhere they got trapped there and he was there for a while. That'd actually be cool when the Teenage Mutant Turtles trapped in this book. Like if Leonardo or somebody got trapped in this universe for a little bit, because they've been known to be part of the universe, so it'd be cool. And then they're like, yeah, thank you, everything. Look forward to it, buddy. Look forward to meeting you guys again. And then he casts his spell and turns them all back into turtles. And then he's like yeah, I should probably take you guys and back to the pond before you die. So he takes them back, and the guy's like, until we meet again, Usagi. And it just ends. And that's it for this Teenage Mutant Turtles versus Teenage Mutant Turtles and Usagi Yojimbo one-shot. I want to talk about this first because it was something I thought it would be simple to talk about, really fun. Yeah, so Usagi Yojimbo and Teenage Mutant Turtles by IDW one-shot. Give it a check out if you love Teenage Mutant Turtles. You might get a kick out of this. Especially if you're a Usagi fan, check this out. It feels like just a Usagi book. He's seen them with the Teenage Mutant Turtles before, so you're probably used to that. But crossover, it's one of the crossovers that I feel like is a constant good example. Like Transformers and UHF, they've always done it. It's always going to be a thing. It's not really. It's one of the crossovers that, to me, it just feels like they always are part of the same universe. Transformers and G.I. Joe are part of the same universe. It's just, for some reason, that has become a thing where I'm like, they're part of the same universe. Usagi and the Evil Turtles are one of the ones I'm like, they're part of the same universe. But now that Batman had teamed up with the Turtles, can we get a Batman Usagi crossover? That'd be weird. I feel like doing that in this style, like the Usagi style, would be kind of just thinking of things Batman style. I think it could be done. They could be done really well because this is. I mean, they don't really. This comic, when it comes to joking around, the Usagi comics. I mean, once in a while might happen, but usually not really. I would say jokey comics. For the most part, they're not really jokey. But yeah, this is great for one shot. Do I recommend picking this up? Yes, if you're a Usagi or a Team Turtle fan, this feels like just a genuine, awesome crossover that needs to be looked onto the heavens. And that's about it. Yeah, that's all I gotta say for this book. Really awesome. Check it out. And yeah, that's it for this episode of Talking Comics. Don't know what we're covering next on Talking Comics, but this is the format. Right now, this is gonna be the format, I think. We're gonna have to do some editing and guys have to file. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And until next week, I'll see you guys next week. If I get videos out before then, when I might. See you guys then. Bye. Also, make sure to subscribe to Video Games and check out my social media sites and all that stuff. All stuff in the description. And you guys can always stay epic, and I'll see you next video, guys. Bye.